Meeting to order tonight. I would also like to advise people this is being telecast and recorded. Action items, subdivision?
I don't have any reports on subdivisions. I have a few reports to the board. Today was announced that the MBTA permanent weekday service will start on Monday, October the 2nd. I think Paige sent out the notification to everybody. Because of this, we are unclear as to our designation for MBTA communities. So Paige has sent out an inquiry to the state to see what, if anything, would change because of this. We had a second meeting today with with the planner who's assisting us in drafting the zoning and the location of districts for the MBTA communities requirement from the state. She was the planner, I think I shared this with you, but she was the planner in Canton, and she did a really good job. So she has worked with communities, suburban communities like ours. So we're very pleased that she's the one that was assigned to us. At the permit last meeting for North Street for Oak Knoll Farm, they had requested a waiver for the driveway width at the entrance of North Street, and I was told that we're not allowed to grant that waiver. So I spoke with the engineer, and they're fine with it, so they're revising the plan. So when the plans come for signature, it should have the driveways at the width that is required by zoning.
Is that a zoning matter?
It's a zoning matter, so there's nowhere in the book that allows us to grant a waiver for this.
Who got that?
So,
Of course.
Scott should be.
Oh, did he?
Yes,
Did he? Oh,
yes.
Is that
So-
because it's agricultural zone?
No, it's just
Yeah.
the zoning book, yes, yeah. So, we've received an application for a special permit at 3032 Wall Street. They came last year with or earlier this year, with an informal plan. The plan has changed significantly. It's reduced from what they had shown us.
Has the height been reduced?
The height has been reduced, yes. So it looks like it fits more within the neighborhood, I think. Yeah, so that's going to be in front of you on the meeting on October the 26th. We need to make sure that we have four voting people at the meeting, so please write that down in your calendars. That's it.
Okay. Do you know if the parking concerns have been addressed on that as well, Gabby?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't looked at the plans in depth, so,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, we're not even 7:05. Well, we can do the A&R.
I can do the minutes.
Oh, the minutes,
Go in
sorry.
order.
Okay, sorry.
I'd make a motion, the board accept the minutes for the meeting of August 24th as submitted.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
I can do that.
The plan was submitted to us as an A&R creating a new lot in the rear of the property of the, what is the Hunt family property.
Okay.
The new lot that's being created has access on Abbey Lane. That was deeded when the subdivision was built. So there is access to it. It also abuts a property that has been presented to us preliminarily as a subdivision. So I'm not sure, how this parcel will be developed, but does meet the requirements for signature for subdivision approval not required.
So just to be clear, we're talking about proposed Lot A,
Yes,
and so where's the access off of Abbey Lane?
yes. It's,
Ow.
it's not showing it.
Oh, it is here.
Yeah, okay, right here, yeah, right here. So there's the cul-de-sac
Yeah.
has an opening there, so they could access the
They
rear of the
could,
property.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So the access is gonna be into Lot B
Has to be.
Has to be.
and then to Lot A.
Sorry, proposed lot B is the new lot.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
That makes a
yes.
lot more sense.
Sorry,
Proposed
yes.
Lot A was.
I didn't have a copy of the plan with me.
Okay.
So, yeah, Lot A is where the home is, the current home is there, that has access through an easement, a shared driveway. But, yeah, Lot B is the new lot that can be developed because it has access on Abbey Lane.
Just to clarify, so this is one piece of property now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah. It's a pretty large piece of property.
It's huge. Gabby, are they looking to, do you know if they're looking to subdivide this at some point, or?
I-
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know, okay.
No, just presented the plans and, to create this new lot, and then they can market it however.
Okay.
Why they call it a non-buildable lot.
Yeah, well,
Kenny, why are they calling it non-buildable?
I don't know.
I can answer that.
Thank you.
The surveyor said he has to call it non-buildable.
Excuse
Could
me.
you
You need to- you need to-
Come like the
Up
microphone.
to the mic, and we need your name and address for the record, please.
Susan Goulet, 60 England Road, North Attleboro, Massachusetts. And the surveyor said that he has to put non-buildable on it until you rubber stamp it, and then he can change that. But he said until it's rubber stamped and okayed, it has to say non-buildable.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
no, I don't understand that at all. Madam Planner, do you have any insight into, no?
No, sorry.
It was Ken McKenzie that did it, so.
No. I think if we approve it as a non-buildable lot, it stands as a non-buildable lot unless there's something in the regs that I'm not understanding.
Well, I think that they can design the subdivision or whatever, using, creating frontage. So I don't think it has enough frontage on the road right now
right,
for it to be buildable. So once they create a frontage
Okay.
for the lots, they would become buildable.
So wouldn't the only way to accomplish that would be to get an extension of Abbey Road?
Yes,
Yeah, no other way, right?
yes.
And wouldn't that require approval from the Board of Selectmen?
That would have to, because they have a deeded access to it, they can connect
Oh,
the
they have
road.
deeded access, okay.
So
Yeah.
they would have to then come in front of the planning board with a subdivision plan
Yeah,
to create the lots, to create the frontage.
Okay.
insofar as we know, Abbey Road is an accepted road.
Yes.
It's been around for a while.
Yes.
I don't see a problem with it
All
personally.
these questions.
You memorize these questions from Paige.
Sorry.
Motion to approve the A and R is presented.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Mr. Chairman.
Okay, being approximately 7:10 PM, discuss town meeting warrant article, street acceptances for Barrows Lane and Souza Ave in River Ridge subdivision.
So we have received a letter from Mr. Baker. You have a copy of the letter in your packet. And they are requesting that the roads on the River Ridge subdivision, Souza Ave and Barrows Lane, be accepted as public roadways. We've had sign off from DPW department that the roads have been constructed as required. I think that there's one sign that they're still working with DPW to have it installed. But other than that, the work has been done as required. So we need a vote from the planning board supporting the acceptance of these roads at town meeting.
Right, and then the final vote is at town meeting, and if anything is lacking at that point, then that's the
Right,
control item.
right. So you need to present a report to the town meeting saying that you voted to support that.
Right.
But at the town meeting, yeah, if there's any concerns, you can request to be shelved or whatever.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to street acceptance, River Ridge, Souza Avenue, and Barrows Lane.
Should we have two votes on
You
that?
should have separate votes, yes.
Yeah.
Only because they did it that way
Right, so
on the warrant.
River Ridge.
I'd second that on River Ridge.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I make a motion we accept street acceptance for Souza Avenue and Barrows Lane.
Actually, let's backtrack. That was my bad, because I reiterated when you said River Ridge.
River Ridge
We need
is
two
the
separate votes on Souza Ave and Barrows Lane.
Yeah, okay, so now, all right, so go ahead and make the motion now, because I'm getting confused here.
All right,
Souza Ave and Barrows.
we'll just void that last vote. I would make a motion that we endorse the acceptance of Souza Ave in the River Ridge subdivision for acceptance at town meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I would make a motion that we endorse the acceptance of Barrows Lane for the upcoming fall town meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Let's go back to action items.
Yep.
We have a request for bond release for 10 Mechanic Street. That was a project Mr. Gibson did. The only outstanding item was the submission of as-built plans, and they have been submitted, they've been reviewed. So I would request that the board vote to release all the funds that we're holding as bond for the project at 10 Mechanic Street.
I would make a motion the board release all funding in the amount of $15,000 related to...
And interest,
Oh, and interest.
yeah.
Well, he didn't ask for the interest. $15,000 and interest for a project at 10 Mechanic Street in Foxborough, Mass. to Gibson Corner Realty Trust.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Actually, he really didn't ask for the interest.
Well,
We can
if
pocket
this
it.
was up until a few months ago, there probably wasn't much to be made, so.
So the next item we have is a request to set performance guarantee for Lawson Farm, the Phase 3, the final phase of Lawson Farm, and they're also requesting the release of lots. So right now, we're holding for phases 1 and 2, $712,846.74. With the contingency, the 20% contingency, the bond for Phase 3 would be $270,405.60. And I believe that Ron with bill with Chris Gallagher, and they
Yes, I did
they
speak
feel
with-
that the amounts are correct.
I did speak with Chris Gallagher today. He spoke with Lance, the town engineer, as well. And the bond amount that will be posted for the 983, 252.34 is adequate to complete the entire project if need be. So we're covered as a community. I also did find out today that there was a couple other more personal issues that are being addressed that don't factor into our decisions tonight, so. Mr. Buckley, do you have anything you'd like to come forward and say on it?
Not unless you have any questions for me, Mr. Chairman.
What are the 4 lots?
There's 7 lots.
Oh, 7?
Yes, there's 7 lots.
So all the remaining lots?
The remaining?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's
Okay.
lots 15, 16, 17, 18, 27, 28, 29.
Cool with that.
Okay, I'm personally fine with it. Mr. Whitehouse?
Good.
Okay, do we have a motion on the floor to accept?
To set the performance guarantee for Phase 3
Guarantee.
at $270,405.60. please.
So moved.
So you want separate votes on these 2
Yes,
matters?
yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll second that for the contingency and the Phase 3 bonding in the amount of $270,000, $405.60.
All in favor?
Aye.
Then I will need a vote to release the lots pending the submission of the monies for Phase 3.
Well, I would make that in the, I'd make a motion to that effect, and the lots in question pending submission of the Phase 3 bonding would be lots 15, 16, 17, 18, 27, 28, and 29, which reflects all the remaining 7 lots in the subdivision of Lawson Farm.
Second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, being just past 7:15 PM, public hearing special permit accessory apartment, 12 Cook Road.
Hi,
Hi,
Jennifer Boley.
Danny Boley, 12 Cook Road.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So in your packet, you have the letter.
Oh, you got it, it's right there.
Oh, duh,
Yes, we do have your submission.
yes.
Gabby, you've reviewed this.
Yes.
Anything that we need to know? I mean, it's a big lot.
It's a very big lot, so it meets all the dimensional requirements.
Yep.
The size of the unit is within our parameters. We received comments from the police department. They have no concerns. We received a note from Matthew Brennan, who is the Director of Public Health, and he states that they will need to upgrade the septic system because the system that they have right now is designed for 3 bedrooms, and they're not taking away any bedrooms, so they're adding 1 more bedroom, and the Boleys are very aware of that. So they've already, been in contact with an engineer to design the septic, and are waiting for a very busy person.
Yeah.
It's busy.
So, and then I have a note from Scott Shippey, the building commissioner. Says, I reviewed the plans and the applicant will need to upgrade the smoke and carbon monoxide detectors to today's standards per the building code. They will also need to meet the setbacks of the R40 district, which looks like they will have plenty of room to accomplish. When I first saw the plans, I was a little concerned, and then I saw the plan.
Yeah.
The plot plan.
Yeah, it's substantial.
Blown away.
How old is the existing house?
1977, yep.
This looks pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have a motion on the floor to accept the?
And we close the public hearing?
Close the public hearing.
I always do that. We have a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, do we have a motion to accept,
To approve
to approve
special
special
permit.
permit?
For accessory apartment at 12 Cook Road
with the standard conditions
and standard conditions.
and requirement for septic to be replaced.
You're killing me.
She doesn't need us. She doesn't need us at all.
Sorry.
She knows her stuff.
With
that's
provisions for revised septic plans and septic system to be installed.
I'll second that motion.
And I believe we need 4 votes on this, right?
Yes, we do. We need 4 votes.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Good
All
luck.
right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before you go, can you write down their names?
Oh, sure, my dad.
Yes, because I will have to go into the permit.
Just everywhere on here?
Just put it here.
Okay. We have
Pretty close.
3 minutes. My watch says 2 minutes, but
Loss and found. Oh, we just did it. sorry.
that's already done.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We're just going to ask for an extension. We're going to ask you to continue, if you're waiting
Oh,
on
yeah.
Perry Drive, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So I can just talk to,
We can talk here.
yeah, so we met with the town's consultant 2 days ago?
Yes.
Yeah, so we met with town's consultant 2 days ago, went over their
Yesterday.
comments. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it took a while to get with them. I wanted to meet with them earlier. We couldn't get our schedules together. So we met with them yesterday. Gabby was there, went over all their comments. Very minimal changes were going to be made, but there just wasn't enough time to get their sign off to you. But we'll certainly be ready for the October 12th.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll get the documents into them tomorrow, and they said they need a week to 10 days.
You're not going to be here October 12th?
We just need 3.
Okay.
Will we have 3?
Kevin's not here,
And if we don't have 3, we'll continue it. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
but Tracy should be back.
I'll be here. Of course, I've been getting used to like only meeting once every 3 months.
I'm going to be in Kentucky.
So we would just like you to continue the public hearing until that date, please.
So a motion to continue the public hearing for site plan review for 7 Perry Drive.
I'd second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have a time definitive at this point, Diana?
7:10.
7:10.
Alrighty then.
Before you go, I think we need to adjourn first.
Adjourn, but
We'll
don't
do
leave.
that.
Adjourn, but don't leave, please. I need signatures from you, from all of you.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Yeah, you